I just want to remind you that we have, unless you have 3 other people, 3 minutes for
Right.
3 minutes for your comments, please.
Yes, thank you. Hello, my name is Heather Rayburn, and I'm here tonight because about a year ago, Staples landed in my neighborhood, and in our view shed. And I asked myself, how could this be legal? Who let this happen? Didn't we have any ordinances or community plan? And now I know that we did have ordinances to protect us, and they just weren't enforced. So I went to the city in good faith as a citizen, and I said, look, these are the ordinances that have been broken. What can we do about it? And I was told there's nothing wrong here, and there's nothing wrong with Prudential. And despite the fact that Dr. Owens came here and he said, yes, there's something wrong. The signs are logos. They're illegally in the setback, and the council said that you're going to own it. So somebody tonight said zoning is a promise to the community that there will be some protection for our community. And it seems to me like if zoning doesn't mean anything on Hendersonville Road, that how do we know it's going to mean something on the steep slopes? But somebody also said, does zoning really have teeth? And what I'm here tonight to ask you is that if you will take a vote tonight to enforce Chapter 18 of the UDO and send the letter of notice to Staples, the 30-day violation of notice, to take a vote to do that.
Where did we leave the Staples thing?
That we're sending them a letter to comply with our desire to see them change the location of the signs and do more landscaping.
And my question is, has that worked with Target? Did that work? That was 4-year promise to the community.
We were going to put a deadline on it, weren't we?
At last report, I think they had responded to our initial communication and said they needed a little bit more time to get some information back to us. We're still waiting on that information.
Target or Staples?
Staples.
And the issue about Target wasn't Mayor them, now have sent a letter, have not only sent a letter, but brought it to council for us to consider revoking their CO. Council, at the time, I think it was 3 weeks ago, we said we would adhere to their request to delay it based upon a request that they received from DOT. But I'm not adverse to or against to revoking their CO because they said that they were going to do it. So we've given them a date to be that is determined to get the light installed. The issue with Staples, we're moving that forward.
So the last letter I saw was September the 19th.
There's one going out under my signature. That's not the one that's in addition to what Bob Oaks is sending. And Bob Oaks, as city attorney, is still working with Staples as well, and Lauren Bradley.
Okay, so y'all won't take a vote to send them the letter of violation notice. That's what you're saying?
Mayor, are we holding public comment or are we deliberating? I know it's late, I know we're all tired, but...
Just the vice mayor, I think, was responding to...
I mean, I would like, I thought where we left it and is that we were going to put a deadline on our conversations, and I'm glad they responded, but I think we need to put a deadline on their conversations, or Ms. Rayburn's going to have to be here week after week. So, I think that we do need to kind of stop the conversation if they're not going to move and decide if we're going to do something or if we're not going to do something. You know, we're going to vote or we're not going to vote. But I'm ready for there to be a date certain, kind of like on Target. So, and I don't know if you've crafted that letter yet, Mayor, but maybe can we include a deadline on that for communication? Because we were going to ask them to come here, right? Wasn't that what we were going to do, and to give information?
Yes, ma'am.
So can we put a date on the letter?
Sure. And that date would be in January, February?
So we can't go by the UDO, the Chapter 18.
I'm not hearing, I hadn't heard that anyone said that they're in violation of Chapter 18.
Because
Mayor, we are deliberating, and I would suggest that this